everything about this place, starting from the train journeys, which offer a beautiful rustic view outside, to that moment when you catch the first glimpse of the mountain. To the road journeys, where you are surrounded by the majestic mountains on both the sides, and the rustic vegetation around, which is so beautiful to look at. To spotting the Hanuman temple after climbing a larger part of the mountain. And the local belief is that it is from this point that you start feeling a nip in the air, and I totally agree with that. It is from this point that the air starts becoming more cooler. To the side of the carefree goats who tend to climb anywhere without a worry. To spotting the monkeys sitting anywhere and grabbing food, or happily hanging around on the trees, oblivious to the number of people around them. To rightfully stopping the car as if they own the place around.
Why is he staring at us?
They are staring. Oh my! Oh no!
It's okay.
Oh my!
But they're not doing anything.
Oh my!
Oh, bad idea.
You are going to give them something. That is like, hey, they are looking.
Okay. Bye bye.
चलो निकली जाओ. ए भाई bye.
Oh my god, bye.
To spotting locals who lovingly tend to the injured birds around. To visiting the silver shops around and getting amazed by the variety that they bring up each time. And whether you buy it or not, just happily standing there and admiring their collection. To visiting the game zone in the middle of the local market with my daughter, where she indulges in playing some games like rifle shooting, car racing, a game of bike race, and virtual bowling. To spotting the pretty sight of the local handicrafts in the market. To enjoying some fun with the bubbles with my daughter in and around the Nakki Lake and the local market. To getting delighted by the sight of my daughter feeding the freely moving cows around. To the sight of the cows and the calves carefreely moving around on the same path as us humans. and the many cute squirrels seen moving around this place, pigeons and birds drinking from the water specially laid out for them, and the sight of a ladybug in the grass. To my daughter getting delighted by the sight of the horses and her customary horse rides, either with me or with my dad, around the Nakki Lake. And that too in this cool December weather. To the trip to the Nakki Lake, where the air feels even more cooler in the cold of December, and admiring the colorful locals and the colorful local markets on our way to the lake. To the beautiful and peaceful sight of the lake surrounded by the mountains, spotting the many colorful boats around, from the shikaras or the swan-shaped boats, or the other regular colorful ones around. Spotting the Toad Rock and the full moon in the sky. Getting delighted by the sight of these car-shaped boats, which I saw for the first time, to the sight of these cute little ducks, to the sight of slowly moving farther away from the surroundings. Spotting the naturally formed rocks in the middle of the lake, the calming sound of the oars splashing the water, this moment of floating on nature and being surrounded by nature in some or the other form, away from the fast-paced city life, is an absolute moment of bliss.
Hello. Hello.
To this duck feeding session, which my daughter eagerly awaits after the boat ride. Watching her getting delighted by the sight of so many ducks reaching out to her for food. The happy smile of content on my parents' face as they get to enjoy this moment with us. All of this makes it an amazing experience at the Nakki Lake. Our visit to the Raghunath temple with my parents and my daughter. A less visited temple by the tourists. But we have been coming here ever since my daughter was just about an 8-month-old baby. This time, however, my mom couldn't accompany us as there is a little climb to the temple which she's not comfortable with anymore. So it's just me, my daughter, and my dad reliving our old times in this temple. The boundary wall of the temple faces the Nakki Lake, so we really enjoy a little glimpse of the lake from here, along with the peaceful and the quiet atmosphere of the temple. Our second customary temple visit is to the Shankar Mutt temple. Again, a place which is visited more by the locals than the tourists. And right now, luckily, it's the Aarti time. So rather than me talking, I'll let do the beautiful sound do the talking for now.
बजाओ.
Photography isn't allowed inside the temple, so I'll continue shooting only till the point where it is allowed. The sight of the full moon, which appears to be a lot more closer on this hill station. Moving around in the local markets in the cool winters. The sight of this really huge and really old, comforting and shelter-giving banyan tree spending some playful moments with my daughter. All of this and a lot more makes me feel like I can never have enough of the rustic beauty called Mount Abu.